See how we enter these trades, guys. Got in here a little too early. All right. Took NQ after. We're looking for the 1030 run up. All right. RTY. This is terrible simple. Up $225 on one contract. All right. That's a quick scalp, bro. You take that money, you run. Take it to the bank. Yeah, I think you could get more from it. All right. But that's like being greedy, right? So it's a counter trend, right? I think he break above the cloud and it's all for Jesus. Okay. I'm taking it off here for a $450 win. If I could get a 400, no, I'll wait a little longer. Yeah, for $400 win, guy. I'm up $515 in it. Maybe I'll let it run. It's up $700, guys. $800. I'm taking it off here, guys. $740. Evans, you see that? See that play? Now we up $25 in this guy. We up $100 on NQ Micro. We take off the micro too, dude. That's it. We done. We get $88. We take off all of them. So we make $900. This is what I trade. This is what I do. I'm not afraid to take a trade. And I use our system. We got a system, guy. We look at time of day. This clock here is the most important thing on my chart. It's a beauty. I could hold this here and make $1,000. All right, but hey, you make that much, you take it and run. All right, these I should have hold these, but this here, this is beautiful. You remember everything here is 40 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got out at 4. It went up 80 more ticks, bro. Times $5. Look, look. There's $1,000. There's a $1,200 trade. See that? Can't go wrong, bro. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up, bro. I hope you guys learn it, man. And if you look at it here, RTY, look at the move, bro. This is an Orenco, and I didn't even look at Orenco. I trade him off of this chart. This is my key chart. I count him a standard deviation, the sucker drop. All right? It's extreme. Extreme. You get extreme drops like this, dude. 5 standard deviation in less than an hour of trading. That's a massive move down. Especially in asset class like these, like a YM and RTY. There's a lot of move down. It's your job as a trader to understand it. What you want, I know people with short here think it's going low. They don't know but pivot. They get their head ripped off. That's it. We make the money, we get out, we done. All right? You got to know when to jump ship. All right? Remember, it's all counter trend. Red dots. Remember the rules. I don't even care if you make $50 as long as you take the trade. The concept and the strategy is what's important for me, for you guys to learn. Even if you get a little too early, I don't, that's fine. As you build more confidence, you're going to stay longer. Yeah, RTY is like printing money, bro. Love this shit. Now I could go pay for my own vaccine, But you see that, dude? You think anybody teach me this here? This is all from watching price action. That's why I color code it. All right? That's why I color code this thing. That's why I color coded. It get out of the zone, it come back into the zone. It's that simple. Is when we take the trade is important. We take it too early, we take heat. Right? So you could actually trade these guys in option and make money. Use the same setup in futures, trade options. If you got a over $25,000 account, you could scalp this. You could put on like 20 Qs and make $2,000-$3,000 in and out. Simple. All right. So this concept that we trade in here, you apply it to day trading and options. All right. See? Come right in the green zone and fail. That's it. We done. I don't need to trade anymore. And if you look at the big picture, if we look at our big picture, we could see what's happening and what's happening in Europe. Investing.com, we go to our watch list. All right. The DAX recover, but what's what happened to Asia? Now, if we go over here, so now we short the euro. We short, you could actually do the euro close short, right? Yeah, so look at this. All right. This is a sea of red, bro. All these are closed. These guys are open. What the FTSE, right? But look what happened here last night in China. They just got their head ripped off. China and Hong Kong. And if we look here, NQ's in correction based on my setup. He go over 10%. He closed over 10% in correction. That mean he's here. He closing below this dotted white line. This is the 100 simple moving average. All right. Came down too fast. As a reminder, the squeeze is go to 8 to 10 bars. If you count them on the upside, look. How much bars? This one is like 12. Average 8 to 10 bars to the upside. If you get 8 to 10 bars to the downside, we could do this simple. We could figure this out. We could figure this out in advance. All we got is look at this indicator. This indicator here is a multi-time frame indicator. All right. And I think I multiply it by 2. So here we got the daily is the first dot. 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, 5-day. All is to the downside. So if you go put the chart and you put it for 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, 5-day, they're all in a downtrend. Or we could change this formula here to multiply this by 3. Go 3-day, 6-day, 9-day, that kind of stuff. But that's the rules. The rules are not so much the bears are pushing it down. The rules is the fear in the market, dude. This is the magic chart here. This is what pushing it down. This is the bonds, 30-year. You see how we drop here? No. See? 30-year is here. 10 years here. 10 years flat. All right? It's not moving. See how we flatten out here? Now, what we'd like to see is this come above here and we get that sympathy bounce back up. So this is what's sending the market down. I created this chart 2 years ago when we had the inverted yield curve in the 2-year and the 5-year. All I do is switch the symbols. /ZN 10-year, /ZB 30-year. That's the killer there for the market. And this is the killer. All right? This is the killer. rotating out of growth stocks and moving into financials, industrials, energy, that kind of stuff. Once NQ go, this don't mean shit anymore. Everybody go. Right? So everybody goes, fella. So that's what's happening. Squeeze fire shorty, squeeze fire shorty, squeeze fire shorty. Still, you could get a sympathy bounce. But I know the sympathy bounce going to come tomorrow because tomorrow is the end of the week. Am I right, guys? So, but yeah, possible. All right. Depends on what happened with the yield curve tonight. So that chart there is important. I give you guys that chart. It's a toss chart. Ain't got nothing in it but the regular stuff. You know what I mean? So a simple chart. We don't need nothing but the price line, the line to show you where price is at. You look over here for on this side for bonds. Bonds drop here and bounce back here. All right. It's running against the line here. So okay. And this here is the 10-year. This is a magic chart now. See here? Up, drop. You gotta find a way to crunch this chart a little so we could see both sides, you know? Yeah, so when we crunch it like that, we could see what price is at on this side. So he's below the 10-year. The white is the 30-year. And this other color here is the and this other color is the 10-year. So what you like to see is that this guy go above this guy. All right. But you could put it on your watch list too, all right? So and here we come here to see what percentage we down in the NASDAQ. Look, getting close to 10%. All right. Any site, you could go to Yahoo, anybody to show you year-to-date status. All right. So look at it, bounce up back. And now what we do, we want them to take it up. We want them to take it up. All right. Yesterday they did something that flipped on me. I put on some plays on M2K, like one contract, dude. That thing was down $100 on a micro. They just rallied the market like a bat out the hell. I said, okay, fine. When it get to 11 o'clock, I had one micro also. He was on NQ. I put on 5 micros on NQ and one more on M2K, and I take RTY. No, I didn't think I take the Y. I think it was all micros I had on. I gotta look at the video. Dude, those 6 micros on NQ, 5 micros on NQ, I think, make $700+, close to $800. So to run it up against me, as soon as I get the pre-euro close print, all right, I add to my short and got the drop. Micros make those micros make close to $900 on micros yesterday on our favorite strategy, pre-euro close. And it's funny, I wasn't going to trade. I just put them on. And after it goes against me that much, it's like, holy cow, I got to add to this trade. And I got out too early. And then they just run it down. Then I think I played one more time until 11:45. All right, 11:50. They just run it down. If I if I was narrating to you guys, I would have get a bigger run because I wasn't looking at this. I was just looking at price action. I totally forgot about the dynamic. That's why the Nasdaq sold off 300 points because of this setup. Traders was looking at this setup here. All right. So he dropped. Hey, Lou, we had a nice trade in this, guy. Nice trade in this. I think one contract we make over $700 on RTY on a 4 to 5 standard deviation drop from high to low, from here to here. Beautiful. NQ micro, 1 micro make over $100 on this drop. So now we want them to run it up into 11 o'clock. All right. We need to keep an eye on that chart because we need to keep an eye on this chart and some other screen. I'll keep an eye on him. And if the dynamic change, we get a blistering run up. But you know what, guy? They're all off their overnight high, am I right? The high is here. The high is here. And we look at the RTY. His high is here, all right? So they recovered nicely overall, all right, from last night. And when they opened, they went green, am I right? They get an open drive. This was an open drive we got, all right? But this is my magic chart here. Love to look at this chart when I'm trading RTY. He come from, from where he was to where he went. See that? So now he's back to the VWAP. I took him from here and he dropped all the way here. I got out here. If I have keep that trade, it would be $3,000 on one contract.